All right. We are live. We are live. Welcome to Family Finance Friday, everyone, with DJ the Money Coach, Nick Westbrooks. And this show is brought to you by the DJ the Money Coach team and the Seven Spears of Money Systems. And before we get started, like this video, share, and subscribe to DJ the Money Coach right here on YouTube and help us to reach more folks, reach all ends of the world, and spread the good news of the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement. And so you can come join the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement. That's plenty of money, peace of mind. And we invite you to come join us on the beaches of the world. And tonight's beach, quite literally, is Zanzibar. Back on the ground, Zanzibar 2024. So this is the sneak preview, a little preview, not going to show you all everything, but, give you a sneak preview of what's going to be happening this month, later on this month. So I'll toss it over to DJ so he can set the stage for us tonight.
What's happening, Nick? As I always say, even though it is actually Saturday, 3:43 in the morning, January 6th, we're broadcasting live from Zanzibar. That's right, baby. We're blowing the doors off in 2024, reaching for more. We're doing it. It ain't what's about to happen. It's happening, baby. We are in the now, N-O-W. The Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement can't be stopped. So, as we always start the Family Finance Friday show, first thing I want to say is I wish everybody who's watching this show health, which is the most important piece. You can have everything go amok in your life, but without good health, you have nothing. I also want to start out the show, and I want to ask my audience and our team to put some prayers up for a good friend of mine. His name is Carl. The only thing that happened, this is literally happened. This is why you got to take advantage and seize the opportunities in life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting on my plane, about to take off to Zanzibar, and I get an emergency phone call, and my brother Carl is in the emergency room and on potentially life-threatening situation from, just health, man. So I want to send a shout out. Everybody, put your prayers up for my brother Carl. He went through a devastating year, lost two of his brothers, and now he's in the hospital, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him since. It literally was taken off on the plane, and he was right down the street in the emergency room from my home, and he needed my help, and I was able to help him. So I sent information to some other doctors that I knew to assist him. So hopefully, Carl, you're doing better. Prayers out to that. But this is the reason why we do this, ladies and gentlemen, because without your health, you don't have anything. Carl's an amazing gentleman, done a lot of great things in his life. And unfortunately, I was not able to be physically there to be with him. And I hope God is taking care of him and getting him back in great health. So with that saying, you got your health. The next thing is you got to execute, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be lined up with people who are doing the do, not out here, presenting for gazies, not out here saying that they own stuff that they don't, not out here giving you information that ain't true. We want to start this broadcast because I'm live, baby. I'm right here in Zanzibar, in my condominium, paid for, no debt. Free, baby. Freedom ain't free. This is Family Finance Friday. We're back in Zanzibar 2024, blowing the doors off. And this is a movement that began in December 2002. There's a saying, a movement time has come. No man, no woman can stop it. That's what you're witnessing right now. The only question is three questions for you. First and foremost, when you engage with somebody like me or any other person that comes on these platforms or in person, and they ask you to get involved in their business, invest in them, buy something, support something, you got three questions for them. And if they can't answer these questions, run like hell. First question, show me the equity and ownership that you have in this business, this real estate, this product, this service, that you have equity and ownership. Not that you are an intermediary, not that you are an affiliate link, not that you are a consultant. And let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what's happened since I got on that plane to get here? Somebody blew up the internet. You know who I'm talking about? Cat Williams went viral. He went napalm on that ass. And you know why? Because he got real equity and ownership in what he does. I may not agree with 80% what Cat Williams about, but what you know what I do agree with? I agree that he has equity and ownership in everything he does, and he is owned by no man on this planet. He is a winner. He is a leader, and he is a shepherd in his own right because he walked and built his own narrative. Another thing happened since I hopped on the plane, because I was in the plane flying first class, baby. That's right, because we doing the grand opening. And this is the first time I ever flown first class because we earned it, baby. That's right. Dave Chappelle blew up Netflix. And I know a lot of you haters out there, you want to give them some shade, but you can't give shade to winners. Because see, winners, we don't listen to your noise. We don't even comment on your comments because you are losers if you know what I'm talking about. Because see, you're trying to live vicariously through somebody else's life instead of going out there and being bold. Taking charge of your life. You're letting somebody else tell you what your life is about through their lens of what they want you to be inside of their dream. I'm going to say that again. They want you to take your point of view through their lens of what you look like inside of their dream, which is nobody. And you have been indoctrinated to live your life accordingly to their fallacy of who you are to them. But guess what, baby? That don't float here. So if you tuning in right now, you are watching a winner, a leader, and a shepherd taking you to the mountaintop, baby. We're going to split the Red Sea like Moses. And you know what? The haters going to line up, and that's what we want because we take them down. Because you can't stop us from taking a bite out of Zanzibar. Because Zanzibar in Africa is for Africans supported by Black Americans. Freedom, baby. If you want to be free, you know what you do right now? You like, you share, you subscribe with 5 people right now because you wish you can be in these shoes. But you know what? You can be in these shoes too. What is your dream? Who is participating in your dream and who's controlling your dream? If it ain't you, then you got a problem. Because I'm right here, right now, in the live, in Zanzibar, debt-free, 6-figure passive income that I built with the 4x4. I didn't do this in a nanosecond. I didn't do this in a nano day, a nano week, a nano month. This is a 2 to 5 week program. 2 to 5 year program. So the first thing we're going to do is show you how to, 1, pay yourself first. Build up an 800 credit score. For you, let me take a step back. I'm excited. You'd be excited too if you was in paradise and free. Because freedom ain't free, baby. So let me tell you a quick narrative. I, like most of you, I started out about 25 years ago. I had a 525 credit score. I had consumable debt of 60 racks, which in today's money was about $130,000. I did not file bankruptcy. I did not play the victim role. You know who I'm talking about. A lot of you who look like me, first thing you want to do is take the narrative from them parties and tell you you're a victim in everything. That's a bunch of bull. See, that's why Cat lit up the internet. That's why Dave Chappelle lit up the internet, because they don't subscribe to your narrative that you're looking through the point of view of, maybe just keep keep it real with you. Your oppressor. Because see, I'm here in Zanzibar, and even though Zanzibar is 98% African, guess who's taking over this motherfucker? I'm going to say it again because this is my platform. Guess who's taking over this motherfucker? It ain't the Africans. They have been living through another point of view of their oppressor on their own fucking continent. But you know what? The buck stops here because we taking back Zanzibar. That's right. I'm here. I came. I saw. I conquered. Vidi, vidi, vici. Get up and be free. Because that's what we about. Because if you think you're going to take over, you ain't got nothing coming, baby. Because as long as I got breath in this body, we are free. I don't subscribe to that bullshit. Because check it out. They give you negative propaganda about the continent while they over here taking everything. They see me and the fear gets in their fucking veins. I had to slice some fucking heads already over here. Don't try to tell me I can't do something. I looked at him, I said, look, let me tell you something, motherfucker. I got 3 million fucking reasons why you're gonna do what I tell you to do. And then I'm gonna back it up and I'm gonna slice your fucking neck if you don't do it. See, you can't talk like that if you ain't free. See, you can't talk like that if you ain't willing to die for what you believe in. That's right. So I had my little developer go try to tell me I can't do something. And I looked at that motherfucker and I said, you know who you talking to? I said, I'll cancel your ass physically. And you know what? He got his ass in line. The truth be told, baby. That's right, I'm fired up because that's what winners do. See, winners are attracted to winners. So again, principally, I agree with Cat Williams. Principally, I agree with Dave Chappelle. Because you know what we all three have in common? Nobody owns us. I don't care if you make $100 million a year. If you signing your name on the back of the motherfucking check, you ain't free. If you can't say what come out your mouth and earn a living because some motherfucker can cancel you, you ain't free. And it's always amazing. This is what I liked what Dave Chappelle said. He said 2 things. You didn't have a problem when I was clowning black folks. But as soon as I start talking about you motherfucking transgender motherfuckers and you LBQ, HCC bullshit motherfuckers, you got a problem. But when I'm dogging black people, you was all up, happy. Oh yeah, talk to him, dang. Oh, you my mofo. But when I start talking about you fake, phony, fraudulent motherfuckers, you want to cancel me. But they said, no, brother. And then my man Cat Williams said, but they said this. He said, I'm living an amazing dream. And he said, the funny thing is, this dream began 30 years ago when I came up on stage and I bombed. And you think I was going to make it. So my story is the same. 1998, $60,000, consumable debt, 525 credit score, college degree, professional job, rejected. You can't get a home loan, DJ. Couple of years later, thought I was doing okay, want to get my small business loan. You can't get a small business loan, DJ. But you know what you would have done? And you know what? I ain't even talking to you because if you're watching this, you down with the pop lifestyle movement. I said, okay, I'm going to figure this out. But see, what they want you to do nowadays is say, oh, blame everybody. Oh, I'll just blame them. You're right. I'm a advantage of. Oh, let me vote for you so you can give me some freedom, please, Uncle Biden. Oh, you pedophile, Uncle Biden, give me some freedom. Come on, oh please. And then on the other side, you get too conservative with the Republicans, and you want to, you want to get with the philanderer. Oh, Trump, I'm gonna squeeze me some this, that, and other. But the reality is, they live it to the beat of their own tone. What about you? Guess what? I know you said, hey, DJ, damn, what's up, baby? You said back to Zanzibar. But hey, what? I can tell you whatever I want to because this is my show. And if you can get free and take a bite out of Zanzibar and flex, the B is for buy all the real estate in Zanzibar. Because guess what? The Europeans, the Indians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Portuguese, the Germans, they here buying up everything. Facts. But you know what? They made the mistake. Let me in the back door, baby. The spook by the door. So this is the one time I thank the Lord. They thought because I got a surname that ain't typical of us, they thought I was one of them. And it gave me opportunity to buy into a project. And I came in playing master chess, baby. I got in on that deal, got 20% equity and ownership, and then I went to the races and bought a whole bunch of land. And guess what? We gonna show ya. That's right. We gonna show ya. So take a bite out of Zanzibar. B, buy all the real estate. We're gonna buy 100 acres in the next 20 months. I invest in the ancillary businesses that actually run this economy. What are those, might you ask me? That's a great question. Got the receipts, baby. First one, travel. $109 billion that you spent traveling around the world and own less than 2%. Facts. Second one, transportation. Private transportation here is at an all-time high because the roads suck in 98% of the whole island purposely. Transportation. I just took private transportation the whole 2 days I've been here so far, and it runs about $40-50 a ride. Yeah, private transportation, limo style, your own driver. Sometimes $100 a day. And guess what? If you ain't got the money, that's your problem. But guess what? I don't have that problem. 99 problems, but having money and resources ain't one of them, baby. The third one is called concierge services. I don't have to explain that to you. You travel around the world, you travel in style, somebody takes care of everything for you as your concierge. That's a $30 million market. The travel, $109 billion. On this island, $100 million. Transportation on this island, $100 million. Excursions, the tourism part. Right now, Nick, you know what time it is over here? It is kite season. It is packed on the beach. Everybody's here. It's just like Lollapalooza kite style. It is amazing. $100 million. And last but not least, the one I like the most with the highest profit margins, waste management. So let me tell you how that all works in the eye and take a bite out of Zanzibar. These businesses have to work regardless if anybody stays in your resort, regardless if anybody stays in your townhouse. They are a big business, right? So these businesses and our Trojan horse represent by 2027, because we're playing the long game, $1.3 billion. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Just like Dave Chappelle, just like Cat Williams, I own everything that I'm talking to you about. I'm over here raising their consciousness. So we either own 100% of them businesses in the ancillary services or no less than 30%, and we will own 100%. Do you hear me? So when you look up and all them fakes, phonies, and frauds who are consultants, affiliates, I'm talking pertaining right here to Zanzibar. Did you see they got them $1 million commercials but own $1 million worth of nothing? I'm going to say it again because I'm here all the time. Yes, they got to show you the $1 million fucking commercial because they got, like my mentor said, George Frazier. This is the best quote he ever says. He said, Negroes will walk around looking like they are worth $1 million. They got on Ferragamo shoes, Gucci clothes, Louis Vuitton bags, and inside that bag, they got nothing. They break their backs trying to look wealthy while they're absolutely broke. But he said, wealthy people, they work hard to make you believe they are poor, so you will never know the resources they really have. I want you to take that to the bank. In the replay, you watch this and understand, change your mindset. So I've never taken a first class trip, not because I couldn't afford it, it's because it didn't make business sense. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But since we're doing the grand opening and we're flexing real time, real receipts, real equity, real ownership, I think I'm just going to show you what it's about. So I decided to document and record the experience that I want you to have. Not me, I want you to have. Because you were in the same situation I was, and the only difference between you and me is that I did not play victim. I did not subscribe through the lens of nobody else but me. Do you understand? I am awesome. I want you to tell yourself that in the mirror. I am awesome. The impossible means I'm possible. And that's what God gave me. And he told me, DJ, take them to the mountaintop. He said, take them to Zanzibar and show them that if you got the faith the size of a mustard seed, I will spread the continent and give it all to you. And that's what's happening right now. So you're about to see a little bit of just the 2 days I'm here, and you're going to see why I'm so excited, because the work and the movement cannot be stopped. Woo! So right now, I'm going to take me a sip of my Savannah in Zanzibar. Woo! Nick, I'm excited, baby. So I got to be an educator. How did I know how to play chess? Because I did the research. I did the research. I didn't regurgitate no book like most people do. I did the research. I invested in myself. I hopped on the plane. I did not negotiate the price of success. I don't know how many times, Nick, I have people come into a consultation with me, tell me all the lies. Oh my goodness. Oh, DJ, if you answer these 3 questions for me, I'm ready to roll, DJ. Oh, I'll invest anything in myself, DJ. I believe. Set me free, DJ. Set me free. Then, Nick, I answer the questions. And I say, you ready to roll? Oh, man, let me think about that. DJ, man, my dog toe hurt. Oh, I got tendinitis. Oh, you know what? They said you ain't real, DJ. Most time I want to, I be nice to him, Nick. But let me tell you the real truth. Just like, man, Cat Williams had this great line when he was interviewing with Shannon Sharp. So they were talking about the next Friday movies. And they were talking about, Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainment. He had receipts of these people trying to steal his shit. And so he was talking about, yeah, man, Faison is this, that. This is what Shannon Sharp said. Man, don't get down on Big Perm, Big Word. And Cat Williams said, hold up, Shannon. Man, I can't believe you are such an affiliate endorser of a loser. He said, man, you're a Hall of Famer. He said, oh, man, what you mean, Cat? He said, man, show me what Faison has done. He said, all he's done in his life is take off his shirt with his fat ass. He don't do stand-up. He don't write. He can't act. But you up here, Shannon, Hall of Fame, tight end, booming show, you are endorsing a loser. He said, but I got 19 world-class, #1 producing stand-up comedy shows. Facts. I got Netflix giving me an 8-figure deal. Facts. Then he bust Cedric the Entertainer fat ass out. He said, in the Kings of Comedy skit that Cedric the Entertainer did, these are facts. You can go pull up the fucking commercials. He said, I was on Comic View back in 1998-97 doing the routine. Cedric the Entertainer was in the audience, came backstage, applauded me on my show, and he thought I was nobody. He took my show and put it on the Kings of Comedy. Facts. And then the irony of it, this Negro, Cedric the fat fake entertainer, he gonna give Cat Williams a Cedric Entertainer Comedy of the Year award. Woo! And I know, DJ, what does this got to do with Zanzibar? It got one fucking thing to do with Zanzibar. Be an original you and not a second-rate somebody. Don't duplicate, emulate success. The principles. Carve your own pathway and God will give you the world. And then Cat said the last thing, drop the mic. He said, I had one prayer and one dream from God. He said, I wanted to be a successful comedian on my own terms, and I wanted to go out and be successful in Hollywood and have a virgin asshole. And I didn't want to have to suck nobody off. Facts. And he just blew the lid off of all the fakes, the phonies, the frauds, the sellouts, the soulless. But unfortunately, facts, you still follow these people. And you know why you follow them? Because you don't have a dream inside of yourself to buy your freedom the right way. See, because here, this is a 22-year journey. So all of the people now, when they see what we show them, they're going to say, oh, we're overnight success. No, we're not. We are marching to the tune of our own pathway, through our own lens, so no one can tell us. But when we arrive, they're going to say, oh, you're phenomenal. I want to be your friend. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. No, you don't. Stop your lying. Woo! We on fire, baby. So that's the public service announcement. At the end of the day, here's what I'm telling you. March to the tune of your own drum. Ask these 3 questions. Put them up, Nick. Number 1, you, be it DJ the Money Coach, be it Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Shay Shay, whomever, you are telling me about a product. You're telling me about a service. You're telling me about a business, real estate. Show me the equity and ownership that you can physically show me that you own. Not that you represent somebody, but you own. Do you always notice this, Nick? When you talk to professionals that work from somebody, they always use the pronoun we. We do this. We own that. We do that. And I said, we what? Your name on the company? I'm literally interviewing people right now in Zanzibar to do some other tasks, and they kept leading with we. I said, so you own that company? Oh, no. I said, well, stop saying we. The second thing, the next thing they do, okay, I need you to pay me this amount. Then they want to fucking guarantee. They want me to guarantee their success even before they do the work. Meaning, pay me some money without doing nothing. I said, there was no guarantee when I got on the plane in February of 2022 of nothing. I said, so you put the same skin in the game that I do. Dude looked at me. What do you mean? I said, well, guess what, home slice? If you are really him, you better show me, and I will pay you in accordingly to who you are. All right, second question. Once I show you the equity and ownership in Zanzibar as the #1 largest owner of land and development that looks like you and me in the United States of America, next question is, DJ, how can you give me access to execute my dream in your plan? Remember, what's in it for you? Now, you will meet some people who have equity and ownership, but normally they will not give you access to execute. They will now sell you inferior services that they won't work with you one-on-one. I'm going to give you access to ownership, same deal that I do real time. And I don't have to, but guess what? There's room at the top for everybody. Cat Williams said this. He said, guess what? I employ over 40-something comics. I make sure they make $300,000 a year and they can work for anybody else. I don't have them locked into no terms with me. They're unfavorable. I put them to work, make them successful. And they can go work with anybody else they want because I'm not inferior or in fear of them taking my platform. He said, you can't take what God has in store for me. I want you to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can take what God has in store for you but you. Third question, after we show you equity and ownership. Second question, we show you how to access your dream, to execute it through our system to help you blow up, because we're in the significant phase of our lives. We're helping other people become successful. We're helping other people come out of their struggle to actually become a success, to have legacy, to own themselves. The third question, when we show you this, now here's the hard question for you. Where do I enroll, join, enlist, and go now? We are not in the activity business. We are in the production business. We take production over activity. And you know what I mean. Let me explain that to you. You will work 40 hours a week, don't do nothing, and you expect a damn check. But like they say in the Marines, before you get up in the morning, we done more work than you do in a week. That's what it's about. So those are the three questions that you ask anybody you engage with. And they can answer those questions and you are ready. Don't waste their time. Pioneers, baby. $1 billion opportunity. And I don't need your validation to go get what's ours. This is the pom-pom lifestyle movement. Plenty of money, peace of mind. In order to be free in the world, you have to have financial independence and freedom are simultaneously. You cannot have one without the other, but you got to do the work. So let's talk about that, then we're going to rotate, baby. First thing, discipline. 4 dirty little words, discipline. Second thing, accountability to a proven system. Number 3, plug into the system. What is our system? The 7 spheres of money. That's right. Since 2002, December, I put a system together where I went out purposely and I partnered, emphasis on partner. I didn't affiliate. I partnered with accounting firms, banks, insurance firms, real estate firms, financial planning firms, estate planning firms, lawyer firms to provide you the best services in class for the middle class. And then the fourth one, you have to put your head down and go to work. Do not navigate the price of real success. See, that's where a lot of you get a couple of hiccups. But if you're a leader, you expect, if you're going after a bodacious, hairy, advantageous goal, there's going to be obstacles in which nothing but opportunity in disguise. Because the more problems, the bigger the solution, the bigger the paycheck. So you take the 4 dirty little words and then you set them up what I call the soft skills, the 4 P's. The 4 P's. That's what we're doing right now. Number 1, be professional. What does that mean? Number 1, speak the King's English. If I'm talking about Zanzibar, I'm going to speak Swahili. If I'm talking about acquiring land that nobody else can do, because they have just changed the laws again, Nick, just now. 2 weeks ago, they changed the laws, and guess what? We are grandfathered in. We just found out we are incorporated in Zanzibar. That's right, y'all. Are you hearing me? Duransburg International is a corporation acknowledged by the government of Zanzibar. Hell, if you hear me, woo! That's right. So now we can do stuff that nobody can do. We can buy other plots of land that other people can't buy no more because I own a fucking corporation right here in the Republic of Tanzania in Zanzibar. Now ask your consultant, ask your affiliate, ask your person showing them all them beautiful resorts, where's your corporation at? And I got the facts to prove it. I ain't going to show it to you now, but guess what? Live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. You want to see the document with my corporation named on it by the government? I'm going to show it to you, baby. Is my man Denzel do that laugh? So, the second part of professionalism, look the part. You think when my president, Tajir, meets with the president of Zanzibar, he's wearing pants hanging around his ass? No, he's suited and booted. $1,000 business suit, come to do business. And even though he's only 25, they take him seriously. Because guess what? Guess who got the corporation done? Tajir did. Holla if you hear me. Another tip for you. Don't be the smartest person in the room. Hire and partner with people sharper than you in your weak spots, and that's how you can have opportunity of scale. Holla if you hear me. If you hear me, say it in the chat. And if you really believe in what I'm telling you, share, like, and subscribe to 5 people right now. Because guess what? See, they want us to do the buffoonery stuff and get all these likes. I just had somebody send me a damn TikTok with a little kid, 2-3 years old, twerking. Then I had somebody send me some foolish stuff. I don't even watch this dumb stuff. A mother at a prom situation twerking with some stranger, and the kid had to go up and stop his mother from putting her butt on somebody she don't even know. Think about it. We are applauding, liking, and watching this silly crap. And you know what? You're doing that, they're buying up everything. So, look the part. Speak the King's English. Be on time. You know what on time is? If the show starts at 6:30 Central Time, be ready at 6:15 and be go at 6:30. That's professionalism. Number 2, this is the hard part. Persistently pursue your plan. Yes, we have dreams. Yes, we have goals. Yes, we have datelines. But a lot of times they don't happen on the exact time, the exact day. That doesn't mean you stop and quit. Do you know when I flew first class here, that airplane had an itinerary and it made changes as the weather changed. And then it got back on course because they knew the destination. It's not always a straight line. So persistently pursue your plan and don't put a price on your success. That means give yourself an out when things don't go your way. Here's what I can tell you. If you are on the pathway to the righteous, to serve God, Satan's coming at you 24/7, 365. Stuff that he knows about you that he can play a video to get you tripped up. If he ain't coming at you, you already got. So guess what I expect? That didn't surprise me that one of my great friends called me while I'm on the plane and I had to make a crucial decision. Do I get off the plane, help him out? No, I put my resources where I could, but I still had to go to the mission. You understand? I still had to go to the mission. I got a quote on some work for my home, 5 figures. I still had to go to the mission. Work that needs to be done ASAP, but I still had to go to the mission. And this is what Kat said. This is where I know if you're a winner. He said, Terry Crews told Shane, oh man, Cat Williams, he was homeless when he did Next Friday. He ain't had no money. He was broke. He was living in the trailer. And Cat Williams sat back, he grabbed his composure, and he told him the truth. He said, you know what? You know what, Shane? Right as I won that breakout opportunity, which was a breakout opportunity for me, I knew it was going to change my life. I had my young son, I was holding him up in the air, and I had a medallion with gold on it, and I was holding it, and the medallion fell off and broke my front 2 teeth. He never told anybody the story. See, this is where you can tell people real. He said, broke his front 2 teeth. He went to the dentist, didn't have insurance. They told him it was going to be $100,000. His check for next Friday, $100,000. He had to make a winner leadership decision. I want y'all to listen to me. I just told you, right before I left, I got news. Work on my house, got to be done. 5 figures, cash. You got to get this done, DJ the Money Coach. Cat Williams just broke his front 2 teeth, $100,000 worth of damage, no insurance. He goes to the dentist. The dentist says, oh, not only that, you have a tumor. He said, you got to get this work done. He said, man, I got to make a decision. So you know what he did? He got the work done because he needed to have good grill. He got the tumor taken out. He couldn't pay where he was living. He decided to live in the trailer at the movie. You know what most of you have done? You would actually pay for the other stuff. You would have fed the problem and not the business, and you would have lost long term. I'm going to say that again. You would have fed the problem, not the business, and you would have lost long term. In the Bible, it says, build your business on rock. Don't build your house first or anything else, because the business will take care of your house and your other problems. So what Cat Williams did, he had to make a leadership decision in a tight situation. And he knew this was his one shot, because he couldn't get his mouth fixed and he couldn't get the tumor fixed. Then he wasn't going to be able to get that show. He did that. They're clowning him. He said after they shot and everything, everybody left, he snuck right back to the trailer and he kept his family in that trailer for the duration of that movie shoot. Are you hearing me? Would you have done that? I've done that. I've had my car repoed. I've had a lot of things, but I always lean into the business. So when I had my challenge and I could have doled out 5 figures to get this house fixed, I knew if I put the money in the house couldn't produce no money for me. And if God is really leading me right in the pathway to Zanzibar, then I got to lean into Zanzibar. And I leaned into Zanzibar. And leaning into Zanzibar, they gifted us an opportunity that nobody else can have, because I got my corporation. And now that I got my corporation, I can buy as much land that I want to, because I am recognized by the government as a profitable business that they want to do business with, that they want to endorse, which they're going to have their deputies and their directors at my event. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to take the property that we invested in, that we spent 5 figures, that we're going to turn into $1 million this month. How many of you would have done that? See, you wouldn't have done it because you would have been indoctrinated by the system that told you, oh, you better take care of that house. But guess what? That house you don't own. That house is owned by the state when you pay real estate taxes. If you got a mortgage on it, it's owned by the bank. So they don't give a rip about you when you can't make that payment. So I chose, just like Cat Williams, invest in my business. You get that on the way home, okay? Third one, perseverance. That ties right in, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the men separate themselves from the boys and the women separate themselves from the girls. You have to be prepared for the actual adversity, because the adversity is teaching you character and it's teaching the ability to create solutions to major problems that other people don't solve. And when you solve big problems, you make big bank. As Ice Cube said, little bank, big bank takes little bank. And then last but not least, baby, you come up with the 4th P, the ability to perform when the pressure is the highest, when the lights are the brightest. Those are the 4x4. So you guys are saying right now, damn, DJ, you've been talking for about an hour. But you know what? Cat spoke for 2.5 hours. Over 10 million people heard the message. My question is, like Dave Chappelle said, what's the dream inside of you? You seen the manifestation of a 30-year dream became true for Dave, doing it on his own terms. He turned down $50 million, which was actually more than that overall, to be himself. Cat turned down, doing stuff that was not integrity based on him and going his own pathway. And now guess what? The righteous always come back. I turned down opportunities with people so I could do the right thing for us in the diaspora. So with that said, let's jump in and let's celebrate the victory. And here's the great thing about it. This is a victory not for me. This is a victory for you. So if you want to take away all the excuses and you want to be successful and you want to do the work and you want to line up with somebody, organization that is integrity, hardworking. We ain't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And we're not going to cut no shortcuts. It's another thing that Cat Williams said. He said, you got all these cats out here, sell their souls and shortcut. I ain't got no respect for you. See, this is my passion. I do this because I'm passionate about freedom. And freedom ain't free. And when I knew that Zanzibar was the last final frontier, I decided it's time for us to take some action. So Nick, let's roll the tape and let's show them what everybody else can't show them. And I'm going to put the emphasis on it. See, because I'm a winner, I'm a leader, and I'm a shepherd. And you're a winner, you're a leader, and you're a shepherd. So follow the pathway that God gave you and do three things. Number one, get yourself a spiritual advisor who actually is emulating the principles of godly success, not in the pulpit with personality. That's right. And here's the thing I like about Cat. He called out the people because he got the facts. He ain't afraid. So all of you falling foe in foolishness to TD Jakes, now you know who he is. And you can say all you want to, but the reality is you don't hang out and let homosexuals twerk in front of you on your show in police uniforms if you ain't a straight black man. Facts. So get you a righteous spiritual advisor who's emulating the principles of success based on three principles, ladies and gentlemen. If it is meaningful, measurable, and manageable based on your comprehension of the book you read, then you emulate what they do. And you take the advice from them only and only if it's meaningful, measurable, and manageable based on your comprehension of the book, not on their big personality. 98% of these big Christian faith-based organizations where people are televangelists are all frauds. They're going to hell. Number two, follow a leader, a proven leader. I'm going to give you two. Miles Monroe, Dr. Tony Evans, and the one in the secular world who used to be in the faith-based world, John Maxwell. The third one is find yourself a proven, successful business woman or man who's doing the work. If you line up those three, ladies and gentlemen, and you're willing to do the 2 to 5 year plan, I have met nobody that did everything in 2 to 5 years that don't make 6 figures in passive income doing it the right way. And if it takes you 7 years or 8 years, that's still far more than anybody else. Because you got to get consumer debt free first. You got to pay off your house early. You got to fund your emergency fund. You got to put your Roth IRA together before you can get and do stuff like this. See, these people get out there and they tell you, oh, get this credit, flip this, flip that. Yeah, check their background. Most of them come from very seedy beginnings. Desperate, get lucky, and then you find out they're frauds. Because they want a quick fix. We ain't in the quick fix business. Those are the three things you got to do. And then you got to ask the three questions. Show me the equity and ownership. Show me how to get access to execution of my dream through your system. And number three, how do I get started? See, you got to have a call to action. Because if you don't have a call to action, it's just a wish. And a wish don't work. So now you're watching Family Finance Friday back in Zanzibar 2024. We're taking a bite. See, I said we're taking a bite. I'm speaking in the present, baby. I tell the mind what I want it to do. We are failing for it fast. And because we're bold and we're loud and we're doing the work, we don't fear nobody. So Nick, let's roll the tape, get into the show, show this stuff. If you like this, great. If you don't, I don't care. You know why? Because tomorrow I'll still be free. Will you be free? Yes or no? If you ain't signing the front of the check and you're not debt free and you don't have $8,333 a month in passive income coming in, you ain't free. But guess what? You can get free. As long as you got your health. Rotate, baby. Everybody, this is DJ the Money Coach. We're doing Pom Pom Lifestyle. It's plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club. We are here in beautiful Zanzibar. This is a unit that we're about to acquire in May. Check it out. Yeah, Nick, you know what? Since I took that elongated PSA, let's jump right into the videos and show them what the work I've been doing since I got off that plane. Let's start with the process of getting on the plane. So that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we took a first class trip. And you know what? The great thing about it, it's 100% tax write-off, baby. We don't misappropriate. We follow and play by the rules, baby. So we do 3 steps to success. Number one thing we do better than anybody for the middle class, we help you build a business. Take that top dollar from your business through the CAFE Rule 125, which is a tax code, and get the all legitimate tax write-offs. Then we take that top dollar from the tax code and we buy real estate. Then we take that real estate and we write it off with the legal taxes because, yes, I have an accounting background. Yes, I have been a financial planner. Yes, I am a licensed agent, home, health, auto, life, comprehensive. I don't write policies, ladies and gentlemen. I advocate. I've had clowns who are haters, who have, certified financial plans that I done forgot more than they would ever know. Try to tell me I told somebody I was a certified financial planner. Get out of here, you fucking hater. Show me your equity and your ownership in some real business. Business partner. I'm a financial education planner now. Have been. I serve companies like Chase Bank, my partner. The Montgomery Regional Airport in Montgomery, Alabama, October 2019, partner. That I did all their financial plans. Partner, from the CEO to the janitor. Partner. Houston Federal Reserve. I did financial education plans for them. Partner. Where your receipts? Partner. YMCA. All their mid-regional in Texas. Partner. Texas High School Sports Coaching Association. Largest one in the world. They paid me, DJ the Money Coach, to train athletic directors and coaches across the country on finances. Partner. Facts. Stand up. You want to compete with me? Stand up. You can't. I'm King Kong in this motherfucker. Partner. Aviation Minority Advisory Council. I am a member and a speaker. Partner. Facts. Houston Federal Employee Credit Union. I was their personal financial planner for 4 years. Partner. Facts. Got the receipts. Partner. Turned 94 4% of their employees into investors in the 401k plan before they came in contact with me. Partner, facts. Stand up, be accounted for. You can't compete with me. Partner, show me you got some balls. Step on the plane, come to Zanzibar, take over. Partner, built a 7-figure cleaning company out of my apartment. Partner, where your balls at? Built a bill pay business, signed a $12 million contract with Love's Trucking, largest trucking company in America. $12 billion, partner. HEB, largest private grocery store in the world, signed $6 million contract with them. 2011, July 3rd, partner. So you want to get down with me? You ain't in my class. But if you want to come and get some freedom and take a bite out of Zanzibar, and you're willing to follow a winner, I'll be more than happy to show you. Nick, rotate.
Oh, that looks delicious. Thank you.
What about raw fish?
Yeah, smoked, yeah. Oh yeah, love it. Hey team, what's going on? Yeah, this is your guy sitting here having a good time, relaxing a little bit from all the hard work that we put in over the last 2.5 years. So we're just gonna enjoy, make some new friends and everything. And look forward to seeing you guys when I get there. So let's keep living that pom-pom lifestyle. You know, plenty of money, peace of mind. Join us on the beach of the World Club in Zanzibar. Yours truly. Talk to you soon.
That's right. Keep rolling the tape, baby. We ain't for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We don't care because we on our own freedom plan and we can get you free. These are the facts. If you want to be free like us, you don't understand. We have people who make 7 figures a year who ain't free come to us for help to get free. We have people who make $10,000 a year come to us for help to get free. Here's the sad fact. The people who are the poorest mindset, they're the ones always got excuses. Even when we give them our programs for practically nothing, they come up with an excuse. But you know what excuse they don't have? When it's Black Friday, when it's Christmas, when it's New Year's, they spend their money like fools. They like lemmings. They jump off the cliff and they kill themselves. But you know what the people with the high incomes do? They say, oh, the program is $5,000. All right, here's the money. The broke person who got $30,000 job but spending $40,000 a year on stuff, oh man, I got to check that out. I got to pray to God. I got to ask my dog. I got to ask my partner. And I sit up there and I just be nice and be like, another sucker. You got to be a general. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Stop calling us if you ain't serious. See, in 2024, it's like my man said, it is the reckoning of the truth, baby. We love the number 24. 24 is my favorite number. This is the year of the truth. So if you can't handle the truth, don't call me. Dr. George Fraser say, don't waste my time. So if you ain't serious when we tell you, fill out that budget sheet, fill out that survey, look yourself in the mirror and practice the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not judge thyself. You're lying to yourself. You ain't lying to me. If you think I'm doing you or you doing me a favor by telling me why you got to evaluate my program, guess what? Are you fucking Chase Bank? Are you the Montgomery Regional Airport? Are you the YMCA, the second most notarized name in the Christian world? Are you the Houston Federal Credit Union? And you know how dumb you sound when you tell me that? Oh, DJ, let me check it out. Let me do the research. Let me talk to my wife. Let me talk to my... But you the same dumb motherfucker who go buy shit and don't even consult with your husband or your wife. But you're going to sit up here and tell me you got to validate me. You know how dumb you sound? So in 2024, as soon as you say something stupid, I'm just going to call you stupid. And your feelings hurt, maybe you'll go do something. Look in the mirror. Stop playing the victim. Victim role is for losers. If you're a winner, step in the mirror. Look yourself from head to toe and say, what do I need to get better with? And as long as I got my health and I got somebody to plug into, I'm going forward. When I got my car repoed, you know I still the same thing. The next year, I invested like $10,000 in my personal education, money I didn't have, but I did not negotiate the price of success. And that $10,000 has made me millions, you dumbass. See, you always want somebody to be nice to you. Nice is for losers. Be professional, be cordial, be respectful. And when somebody says, please tell me the truth, tell them the truth. Rotate, Nick.
We're living a pom-pom lifestyle, plenty of money, peace of mind. Traveling here first class to go to the grand opening of our luxury residential resort in Zanzibar on MLK weekend. And I'm sitting back and I'm enjoying a glass of champagne with chocolate dessert, and it is spectacular. Check it out. Amazing. Hit the link, catch us in the live stream, and you too can have the plenty of money, peace of mind lifestyle. All you got to do is do the work. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it is. I don't want it to spill on the radio.
Okay. Rotate, Nick. Play the next one.
You're live again in Zanzibar, and we're actually looking at the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort destination.
Playing that was going to be like a big deal. So, pause real quick.
Beautiful acres.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're actually, because I sent him this last. This is actually going to be the last video we show you. This is the acreage of our flagship resort that'll be complete by 2005. So let's not play that one, okay? Go up to the first ones that I sent you, Nick. While Nick's finding that, we bringing in the protege, the president, Tajir. Talk to him, Tajir. Tajir is the president of Zanzibar, 25 years of age, retired from Wall Street to run the operation and handle our business. Talk to him, Tajir, while Nick's finding the video.
I got you. What is going on, everybody? Hope y'all are doing amazing on this Family Finance Friday. So as you guys can see, we are in Zanzibar, and it's a moment right now. This is a culmination moment for me. As DJ noted, I left corporate America to be here in Zanzibar. And why? Why? Because I believe so much in the mission, but even more so because I believed in myself. And I think as we skate into this new year, we got so many things that are being shown to us and being told to us to believe in, and for us to play the victim and to, just sit idly by and let these corporations and these institutions frame the way that we think and process our lives. I think it's time to take our energy back, take back what we know to be true, and put our money where our mouth is. So whenever I talk to people in Zanzibar and I talk to the government officials, high-ranking people, whatever, and they always get amazed by my age, and then they try to make some kind of slick comment saying something along the lines of, well, you're very young. I'm like, yeah, I'm very young, but what I've had a consistent history of doing is putting my money where my mouth is. So you might be, 47, 39, 52, but you haven't done the things that I've done in the 25 years of age that I've lived on this planet. So when I talk to these people, I talk to them with full confidence because I believe 100% in what I'm doing and what we're doing here. And what you guys are witnessing right now is history. This isn't hearsay. This isn't just to keep you, engaged on YouTube. This is reality unfolding in front of you. So as you watch all of this stuff, I need you guys to ask yourself a question. What am I doing to contribute to my future? What am I doing to contribute to equity and ownership? And if you like what we're doing, are you involved? Are you working to get involved? Because this ship is rolling. There's no waiting for anybody. Equity and ownership waits for nobody. You get on the program and you move forward, or you don't. But the properties still get bought, leased, sold, refurbished, and so on. And the cycle continues. So you got to ask yourself, are you going to be a part of it, or continue to be a bystander and be affected by the changes? We are coming to make a major impact in Zanzibar and create a brand new ecosystem. Why? Because
we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here.
Because Africa is for Africans with the help of professional Black Americans. I want to repeat, Africa is for Africans with the help of professional Black Americans. And that's a slogan that we live by and we're literally operating by as we overlook the Indian Ocean, less than 200 feet in front of me. So this is where we at.
All right, that's right. So again, see, this is what's called real mentorship, apprenticeship. So what I did, this young gentleman right here, about 2 years and 2 months ago, he saw me on a platform. He had the naivete to actually invest in my least expensive program, Back to the Basic Bundle. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when he did the consultation with me, I thought he was pretty dry. He was disinterested. He wasn't high, he wasn't low. I said, okay, no big deal. I will not be following up with him. I told him what to do. Guess what? Like 48 hours later, he actually engaged. He invested initially $197, and then he got serious, took the information and invested in the All-Star program, which is 6 to 8 weeks. This is at 23. Then I saw how sharp he was, found out his background, that he was an actual protege and a prodigy. And I said, look, I'm going to put this guy on my team. Got a degree in accounting, finance. He's on Wall Street. Unicorn. So I recruited him. See, smart visionaries, they know how to do smart hiring. Nick Westbrook's master education, history, Black man teaching, a unicorn. A Black man in the high school system could be doing much better things financially with his life dedicated to our children when other Black men are abdicating their roles and letting women raise men. And on top of that, letting white women raise men into sissies. So I said to myself, here's a sharp young Black man teaching high school. In our community, I'm going to recruit him. And he knew nothing about business. And I said, I can teach him if he's willing to be moldable, mendable, led, if I got the fruit on the tree. Are you seeing what we're showing you? This is called real duplication, real leadership. This ain't fake. This is real. This young man did not know me from a hole in the wall. That young man, Nick, did not know me from a hole in the wall. But I was transparent with them and I invited them into my home. Ask your fake, phony frauds on these platforms. You bringing me to your home to be real with me? Hell to the MF no. But I will bring you and rape you, sodomize you, and you dumb Negroes will still promote them homosexuals. That's right, I'm talking to you. You the first one, when we say something true about these devils in your house, you always got an excuse for them faggots. Here's the problem in our community. Black women are allowing these predators to be in our households. Black men who are not standing on leadership and being the leader in your house and telling, hey, it is God, family, business. Submission means under order, not subservient. Stop telling me about you a boss lady. That's some boss bullshit. Because a real boss lady is a Proverbs 31 woman. She will nurture, build, be merchandising, and uplift her husband. not tell me what I'm gonna buy you at some fucking store. Get in line. Your fruit on your tree, I can tell. I tell people, you want to judge me? Look at the fruit on my tree. Look at my children. They represent me. See, because one thing children don't do, they don't lie, most of them. So when I check people out, I check the fruit on their tree. You don't. So we built our system on integrity. And we chose to go with the young, sharp, open, hardworking, young soldiers. And we got men and women. And we're not looking for your validation. See, you're looking for somebody else's, but you're looking for freedom. But are you willing to pay the price of freedom? Imagine that. Who gives a 25-year-old the keys to the kingdom to run a multi-million-dollar business that'll be a billion-dollar business? You know who does? A winner. You hear that? Because see, I don't have an ego. I don't be concerned about Nick being better. You know what the real master is? If you're a real master, the student outgrows you. There's a tip. Y'all catch that on the way home. I'm going to say that again. If you're a real master of your craft, the student outgrows you. Because he or she takes what you already did and takes it to the next level. They don't start over. I don't ask them to kiss my ring or anything. I say, go out and knock it out the park. If you understand this message, put a thumbs up right now. Share, like, subscribe. Do I care? I'm not out here trying to get 1 million views, 100,000 subscribers. Because guess what? I don't make my money on these streets. We make our money in real time, baby. So Nick, join the crew. First one, put the work in. Stayed the course. Nick, talk to him real quickly. What you excited about? Have I delivered on my promises to you, brother?
Yeah. I was I had that video ready, so I had to switch back over. But
you know me by now. I jump all over the place when I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, man. The journey has been the most exciting thing because I never imagined that this thing we would be here where we are now, just looking at where we started, just looking at where we started back in 2020, when it was just 3 of us doing everything manually by hand, working hard, and I mean always working hard, but working hard and not working smart at all. I never would imagine, we would have, it ended up here. And, it was smart. It was smart for me to stay on the boat, man, stay on the bus, because, we paid our dues. I put it that way. We've definitely paid our dues. Of course, DJ's been paying his dues. He paid his dues a lot earlier than I have, but, with this enterprise we have here on the internet, we definitely paid our dues. So just being able to witness this journey, from April 2020 to now, it's just man, it's mind blowing.
Hey man, tell him, did you see? Tell him you saw the dump I lived in, did you not?
I did, yeah, yep. Oh, yep, in Chicago. Saw where you came up. That's when you had to temporarily downgrade, so you can put your head down and go to work for those 2 to 5 years, because you didn't start out there, you started, you had the big house originally, and then you was like, you know what, I need to take a step back, recalibrate, rebuild the foundation, and then but you weren't there long. You got out of there and went to the next level. But yeah, I saw it firsthand, right in the flesh.
And then tell them this: did I introduce you to my family?
Oh,
did
yeah.
I ever ask you to spend $1 as it pertains to any trips?
No, never. No, I'm met met your lovely family, met all of your children, your mom, your nephew, your sisters. Yeah.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, see, that's transparency.
Mhm.
Ask your, guru, expert, master of the universe on IG and YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. You real? Show me you real. They're not going to do that. They're never going to do that. But they're going to take your money hand over fist, show you some amazing shortcuts, show you how to trick Navy federal credit when you got bad credit. They're going to show you how to commit fraud and say you're getting a car loan, but you're taking the money and you dumbass Negroes keep investing in these dumbass losers, and they're going to take you right to hell. But you know what? This is what God says is the worst thing that can happen to a man or woman. Not you go to hell, but your children go to hell because of what you do. I'm going to say that again.
One moment.
Y'all fired up at this time in the morning, man. I was like, wait, what time is it again over there? You got all this fire at this time in the morning.
Yeah, it's 4:58 a.m. 4:58 a.m. That's right. See, you can see the devil come at you. This computer was completely fully charged. And see, they think, oh man, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna get back to saying what I was saying. The worst thing can happen to you is not you going to hell, but your children meeting you in hell. And you'll get that on the way to church. Worst thing you can do is think that, oh, I'm here to be by myself. I'm not here to procreate for God's kingdom. You boss bitches. I laugh every time. Oh, I got everything. Bah, bah, bah. You know what a man wants? An agreeable, a compliant, supportive, uplifting woman. And then that man will run through walls for you. He will give you everything. I don't care if you make $100 million. Because what I know, in your $100 million, you are disagreeable, cantankerous, ornery. It says in Proverbs, it is better to live on a rooftop than with a nagging wife. See, you got to learn the taming of the shrew. See, it takes a real man to make a real woman righteous. But that's another story. And I know you don't want to hear that, but guess what? I don't care what you want to hear because I'm going to tell you the truth. See, because we got the fruit on the tree. You think these young, strong black men are going to be following me if I'm not the real deal in principle? I'm not perfect. But principally, my name is worth more than gold. And you watching this in the replay live right now, you should be getting everybody on here. But you telling people about the fucking color purple. You telling people about the New Jack City play. Dumb shit. That's killing our community. But when a strong black man who's a winner, a leader, and a shepherd, and you don't want to hear it, you tune out. But at night, you are living quiet desperation. You there say, oh, I wish I had a husband. I wish I had a wife. I wish I had somebody I could follow. So you take the easy route out. We spend more money on entertainment and living vicariously through other people so we can keep pushing the rock down the road. But guess what? Like the Meineke commercial says, you can pay me now or you will pay me later. Nick, rotate, brother.
What's happening, everybody? This is your homeboy DJ the Money Coach coming to you live. That's right, we're here at the spot and we're about to just show you the next scenario. So you can see this is the front end of the lagoon. And you're just saying, things are coming together to show you progression, baby. Progression. When I tell you we're doing it, remember, you ask, equity, ownership. You should see this baby lit up at night. It's gonna be spectacular when I show you the video later on. You're not gonna be able to believe it, but remember, there was nothing here 2 years ago. So we're making this happen. This is the Pom Pom lifestyle. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the Beaches of the World Club. This is real. We deliver, baby. Remember, ask them, what is the equity and ownership that you have that you can show me proof in the receipts? Number 2, what is the access and execution you can help my dream come true? And then number 3, how do I enroll and get with the program? That's what it's all about. So come join me on the Beaches of the World Club. See the pre-grand opening of the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort and join us, baby.
Next one.
Yep. So here's the equity and ownership, baby. That's right. That's a 220 unit luxury residential resort. You're looking at the man who is a majority owner in that property. I am the largest owner outside of the developer in that property. I am the first person to break their model. I kicked the door down. I didn't ask. In this world, you have to take what you want. I took it. And that opened up the door to my master plan to go buy hundreds of acres in Zanzibar. Do you hear me? This ain't for the meek. It's for the bold, the told, and the unsold. So 22 years into working and going over different businesses. I started 12 different businesses, ladies and gentlemen. 8 of them were learning opportunities for me. I built 4 businesses that made 7 figures. And this one I'm showing you here is a 9-figure opportunity. Do you hear me? 9 figures. Robert Kiyosaki says most successful business people take 10 to 12 different businesses to become successful. The average millionaire in America is 52 years of age. So when you're watching these kids on this internet telling you they're making $100 bajillion, and if they do, they are a supernova, a fucking lottery ticket. And you are buying into fugaziism. We live in a nano micro receivable world. We want quick fix to success. We are 22 years into this. So now all my experiences of not doing it the right way, because I have a smart mind, like Dr. Carol Dweck talks about, I figured some things out, like Groundhog Day. You keep working, keep making corrections like playing video games. And then you finally get it right. The hedgehog concept. Number 1, what is your skill or your passion? Number 2, what is your niche in a market that's saturated? Number 3, how do you get people in front of you to tell your story? That's why I have figured it out. I got 5.5 decades on this planet, and yes, I look good, baby. I'm fit because I put that work in, and I ain't trying to be validated or impress you. My man Kat said, I do X amount of push-ups every day. It is my lifestyle. I'm not trying to take the magic fat drug to supplement my sedentary lifestyle and not do the work. That's a loser's way out. That's a shortcut. And what they don't tell you, and like they do in the pharmaceutical commercials, oh yeah, it's going to cure this, but it's going to give you 100 other problems. That's why they spit it out real fast. That's why only in America and New Zealand you can even do them fucking ads on TV. But that's another thing. So you don't want to have the truth. Like they say, you can't handle the truth. But if you can, get with me. Get with us. Don't look at me. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the people in the video and ask yourself, what's the difference between you and them? They were naive enough to count the real receipts. Here's the question. If Chase Bank partnered with me and saw me take my curriculum, Family Finance 101, and put 358 professionals like you through our program and discover $42 million fucking dollars, what are you asking me about? You are not informed, but you will sit up here and take advice from a 20-year-old who ain't done nothing, who was fucking desperate and got lucky on a lottery ticket, and you will give them your fucking money. How dumb are you? Here's the second question. If they so big, they so bad, why ain't Chase doing business with them? Why ain't the government doing business with them? Why ain't Google doing business with them? Why ain't Microsoft doing business with them? Because you that fucking big, bad, and bold, they coming for you. Guess what? We do business with Microsoft. We do business with the Bible Network. Facts. See, I don't have to put that on the fucking streets because I'm a winner. But you follow these fools all the time because you're trying to get rich quick. That's your problem. If it took you 20 years to get a 525 credit score and owe somebody $150,000, do you think it's going to take 5 minutes to get free? Get the fuck out of here. I had $60,000 of consumable debt, a 525 credit score in 1998. It took me 4 years to get out of fucking debt. It took me another 6 years to hit 6 figures and a 7-figure fucking net worth because I put the fucking work in. But you want a quick fix. That's the problem. But when somebody shows you the #1 bank on the fucking planet is their partner, you ought to say, sign me up, not once, but sign me up 10 motherfucking times. But what you say is, let me go check with that fucking loser who I'm rolling with. And you stay broke, and you stay blind, and you fall off the fucking cliff. But you want me to be nice to you and sugarcoat. Can't sugarcoat success. You got to pay the price. In this fucking community, they know that. And that's why they don't respect you. That's why the Chinese pimp your ass. The Koreans rob your ass. And they come in your fucking community, laugh at you, beat you up, disrespect you, curse at you. And you know what you do? You give them more fucking money. Get a fucking life. This is 2024. This is time to reckon in the truth. And if you don't like what I got to say, you think I care? Hell to the motherfucking no. Because I got assets and I got winners who getting free. And you know how you win in the world? Save your house. Roll tape.
What's happening, everybody? This is DJ the Money Coach coming to you live on Friday morning, 8:30 Eastern African time. I'm on the top of my rooftop of our beautiful condominium that sits on the Indian Ocean in Zanzibar. And guess what? God's good today because he just brought us the literal rainbow. Check it out. Look at that beautiful rainbow. And right there, where it's touching down in the Indian Ocean, is the pot of gold for you. So why don't you come join us on the Beaches of the World Club? And today's beach is a rainbow in Zanzibar waiting just for you. And at the end of the rainbow is literally a pot of gold. But first things first, you got to hit that link and you got to enroll to be part of the program. I'll see you on the flip side.
So let me interject right quickly here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this one time and one time only. I'm going to apologize for my language, but I'm not going to apologize for the message. Because see, sometimes we're human. We get frustrated. we get frustrated because we try to save people that don't even want to save themselves. So that's what you're hearing here is a manifestation of going through a lot of the ups and downs and talking to people who just have fear, who don't want to be honest with themselves, but they still run the same video. They still do the same patterns. They're not willing to make change. So at some point in time, you got to raise them up and you got to speak to them where fear, elevates their mindset, but that only works short term. See, I know that. I'm not stupid, okay? People only change for 3 reasons. Number 1, they feel enough pain that they make a change, and that's temporary. It's like the old story about the dog sitting on the nail on the porch to the store, and the guy comes up and he hears the dog go, and the old man is sitting in a rocking chair. He said, "What's wrong with the dog?" "Oh, the dog is sitting on the nail." He said, "Why don't he just get up? Don't hurt enough." Man goes in the store, buys his goods, come back out, dog. He said, "Man, it's got hurt." He said, "Yeah, just don't hurt enough." But when it hurts enough, that dog makes a change. But guess what? Just like a dog chases his tail and a dog chases a car, he comes back to that same habit. You have to change your habit. So that's a short-term change. The second way we change in this world is through education. You learn enough that you intelligently make change in logic. That lasts a little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen. But the right way to change is through pure inspiration. That is permanent. And so most of you people that I talk to in consultations and master training, you are in the first 2 situations. You have not been inspired. Because once you have inspiration, you change forever. And that's the frustration that we have, is that we spend a lot of time with people who are not willing to be inspired. Thus, they keep lying to themselves. So that's what you're hearing from me. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you that you don't believe enough in yourself that God has brought you to us. I'm going to share this with you. So God told the man, he said, "I'm going to save you, son. And I'm going to save you. And I'm going to send you a saving." So the man lives in the village. The village makes an emergency alert warning. The hurricane, the storm is coming. Evacuate. Everybody evacuates. The man stays on the porch. The floods get up to the porch. They send a rowboat. "Hey, Bob, the floods are here. Hop in the rowboat." Bob says, "God told me he's going to save you. Thank you, but no thank you." The rowboat goes by. That's the second indication. What was the first one? God said, "There's going to be a storm, Bob. Evacuate." Bob didn't listen because Bob heard God said he's going to save me. So Bob, in his naivete, analog mind, he's physically thinking that God's going to physically bring his hand out of the sky and lift him up to safety. So the flood rises up to the top of the rooftop. Helicopter comes over the top, like in Hurricane Katrina. Drop down the emergency cord with the basket. "Bob, this is it. You got to hop in the basket. There's no more freedom and no more life-saving apparitions that we have for you." Bob says, "No, God told me he's going to save me personally." Helicopter tries to get them. They don't. They're not going to kill themselves. They jettison. Bob wakes up the next morning. He's at the pearly gates. Michael's there. He said, "Hey, why are you here?" God looks at him. He said, "Son, I gave you 3 chances to save your life. But you thought I was going to physically grab down and pick you up and save you. That's not the way this works." More of the story is listen to the indicators and apply action now. God cannot drive a parked car. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? So with that said, Nick, roll tape. So again, I apologize for the language because that's not generally me, but I don't apologize for the message. But sometimes if one person heard the inflammatory message and it stung them enough that they're willing to make the change, then the mission is successful. Because all we got to do is impact one to impact millions. And I'm wise enough to know that because we are masters of communication. So back to the regular programming. Nick, show them the bright side of taking a bite out of Zanzibar.
All right. Let me just make sure I'm playing these in the right order because I'm into the the final, let me see, the final, was it 6? Yeah, final 6 videos. So we start from the top, right? The top down or the bottom up?
Either way.
Okay.
They either with us or they not with us.
All right. So yeah, it looks like we got this one. Looks like we got the team on here. So go ahead and roll that one.
If you have any questions, anything during this live, hit your questions in the chat right now. I'll answer your questions. Everything Zanzibar. I'll answer all your questions. Everything finances. Take advantage of it.
All right, come in a little bit closer. Video. Ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is DJ the Money Coach coming to you live in the beautiful Pajé, Zanzibar, and we're here with our team that's putting this dream together that began in July of 2023. So what you're seeing here is we're about to create history in the making with our partners, Godfrey and his main man. And this is our team. So remember this, 3 things I want you to think about. Number 1, ask the people who are telling you to do business with you, show me the equity and the ownership and what you're promoting to me to buy, to invest in. You're seeing it right now. And you got it from July to here to January 15th. Second thing, ask me, how can I help you access your dreams to execute your dreams through our network? And when I can do 1 and 2 like you see right now, number 3, how do I get involved? Where do I enroll? How do I invest? Because the future is now, and it's all coming because Africa is for Africans, supported by Black Americans. Hit that link, join us in the live stream. I'm DJ the Money Coach, and we wish you a pom-pom lifestyle. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the Beaches of the World Club in Zanzibar. Talk to you later.
So while Nick's pulling up the next video, ladies and gentlemen, see what you're going to see. The true duplication is that you bring other people along. See, these people, these are people who started just getting our back to basic bundle. We found out they had high level skills. They were young and hungry, and we put them on the team and we brought them to Zanzibar. We're brought over 45 different professionals like yourself to Zanzibar. We're not like that intermediary, that consultant who's just trying to sell some fancy trip for the Indian-owned resort in Zanzibar, the Portuguese-owned resort in Zanzibar. They're the biggest sellout. They're the house Negro. You're not smart enough to realize that. So that lifestyle they're showing you, they're getting compensated off of your back to empower the pilgrimage, the pillaging of the African continent. They're worse than the oppressor. Do you realize that? I want you to listen to that. When that Negro, and especially, and if you don't like what I got to say, I don't care, because these are facts. When that sharp, professional Black woman comes over here, sells her soul to get in the room because they don't have any fear, she doesn't threaten them. She lines you up, bring you over here. She don't own a damn thing. She ran away from America because she couldn't handle her business in America. But she shows you all this beautiful stuff. And they say, look, I'm going to give you 10, 15% commission. You put these beautiful websites and you bring these naive Negroes over to us and we take all their money. And now she's got a solution because she's a single parent who couldn't be in submission to a real man. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. It's facts. Prove me wrong. Because again, ask her, ask him. I was invited over here by a guy that was coming over here 6, 7 years in a row, bringing 10, 20, 30 Black Americans don't own a damn thing. If it's so great over here, why aren't you investing? But you ain't got a damn problem putting the people in the resort for the white man, for the Chinese man. You know why? Because you a fucking sellout. You only concerned about your pockets. But you telling me this is a diaspora. You are a liar. There's no way I can participate in something for 2, 3, 4 years and not have ownership in it. It don't make sense. Try to do that with the Chinese. Try to do that with the Pakistanis. Try to do that with the Indians. Try to do that with the Germans. Try to do that with the Jews. They will laugh your ass out of the place. But you will take a quick check, and they know it. That's why they don't respect your ass. Did you hear what I said? So from now on, why don't you do yourself a solid? Ask him, ask her, what is your equity position in this? If you don't own it now, when are you going to own it? Because you really don't believe, you just taking a check. I ain't mad at you, but be transparent with me. Don't give me that we, our, us bullshit. Show me the CarMax. Because see, if you do that, her lifestyle goes to zero. His lifestyle goes to zero. They put them in a room because they know they are agents and puppets. You pose no threat to me. Thus, I own you, you prostitute. And if I'm blowing you out, be blown. Because you still going to be broke. Because you don't own nothing. You stand for nothing, thus you fall for everything. The big butt with a smile. The brother with the 8-pack got nothing. You can't cash abs. You can't cash fat ass. Rotate.
Oh yeah. Man, let them doors. You believe? Huh? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You should be reconsidering, right? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna always treat you right. We ain't gonna always agree, but I ain't never gonna cheat you. You my ace in the hole. I mean that. Look at that, baby. See? You sitting up here chilling. You, Tajir, Dom, Gerald. It's real.
That right there was the inside going to the top of the roof of our luxury townhouse that'll be complete in the next 10 days. So play the video before that. It'll show them the outside and everything. That's a pool that'll be finished. This is remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. July of this 2023 year, we bought acres for pennies on a dollar and we turned it into millions of dollars. These are facts, baby. Am I telling the truth?
Only the truth.
Do you own one of those townhouses?
Yes, I do.
Man, talk to him. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
You know, it's different from when you see things just from this looks beautiful, this is nice. And when you're looking at something that your money is actually in the ground in, and you've seen it being built, and you're talking to the developer and you're looking him in his eye and understanding what's going on with the property, how it's being developed, you know, what is the effort and care that's being put into the build and the sustainability. It's a different feeling when you think about ownership. And you're like, hey, this is my legacy. This is going to add to my name, my last name, my family, set in a totally different tone. It's a feeling that you just can't manufacture by having a Jubilee experience at a resort or seeing something nice. When you own it, it's different. Very different.
I'll be honest. Would you thought you would be in this position when the first time you talked to me?
Not at all.
Has anybody offered you this opportunity?
Not at all. Nah. Everybody did the opposite. Actually told me I was too much. I was too smart. I was asking too many questions and doing too much. And I needed to just stay in my place.
Did y'all hear that? How many of y'all can relate to that? You in corporate America, you are curious. You want to do the right thing. You are, seeking knowledge. You want to get up the ladder and they just kind of keep hitting you on the head. That's called protectionism. That's conservatism. Because I don't want you to have equal opportunity to compete with me. What defines a winner is competition. I'm open to all competition, baby. Legal, ethically, and morally sound. Put me in the room. Let me compete. I hate losing more than I love winning, but I don't shortcut the shortcut. That's what Cat Williams was talking about. That's what Dave Chappelle was talking about. Ain't no haterade, but the hate is on the people who cheat, who lie, who are dishonest. It's nothing wrong with you being a consultant. It's nothing wrong with you having an affiliate program, but be honest with me. Tell me the truth and let me make an optional choice. Give me my choices. Bob Knight said, legendary. A lot of you don't like him, but he was a real man. He said, and take this in the right context. He said, unfortunately, if you are about to be raped at gunpoint, you have a choice. The choice is to be raped or to be killed. You have a choice, albeit both of them are bad choices, but you have an option. What I ask for on this planet is give me the freedom of choice. Be it I make a bad choice or a right choice. Do not take my choice away. You have delegated your choice to somebody else when you subscribe to victimhood. You have delegated your choice to other things when you decide to go, woe is me. Make a choice. We made a choice to hop on the plane and to take advantage. Everybody in my inner circle said, you are a fool, DJ. Even though I made them millions of dollars in America, they said, we're not touching Africa. We're not touching Zanzibar. But you know what? See, I'm not a fool because I've studied. This is a case study. Nick, put me on the screen by myself. See, it's a method to the madness for winners. We do our research. We do our homework. I studied this business book. There's a tip. Africa Rising, how 900 million Africans consume offer more than you think, by PhD VJ from the University of Texas Business School. I didn't just hop on the plane like some idiot. I did the research. Then I had an actual experience. Nick, you know what website I want you to pull up? 2017. I was a VIP member of a luxury resort called Bahia Principe for about 6 years. And I went to a pre-launch for VIPs. What does that mean? I spent a lot of money with them. And they sent me to this new resort nobody heard of. And they said, this resort is going to be the best resort in North and South America, hands down. And since you're a VIP, I'm going to let you come check it out when it's about 40% complete. It's called Hotel Iscarre. I go there December 2017 for my birthday, 7 days, 6 nights, $6,000. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money for all-inclusive in Mexico. But when I got there, just like these video shows, it was spectacular. And they treated me like the king's king. What made it spectacular? 3 things that no other all-inclusive resort had, because I'm a world traveler. Tip. I traveled to multiple other all-inclusive joints around the globe prior to this invitation. So I had knowledge. I had experience. I knew the difference between a fake and a fraud. So all of their excursions were included in the all-inclusive. No other resort had done that. They had a Michelin restaurant. I don't need to tell you how hard it is to get a Michelin restaurant, how hard it is to get a Michelin star. Check. And on top of that, the transportation, all of it. World class, speed pass, no waiting line. So I had right there, that room right there, I had a suite, went right out into that lagoon out of my front door for my birthday. It blew my mind. And it was only 40% complete. They were still doing construction, but I was not concerned about that. See, you're always looking for the wrong shit. I look for the right stuff. So as I saw the right stuff and saw stuff that I never saw, and they constantly were serving me, I didn't have to ask for anything. They constantly gave me everything. They showed me the whole resort. I came back the next year, 2018. I stayed 10 days, 9 nights, $10,000. And they blew me away again. They knew who I was, gave me an upgrade to a bigger suite. I experienced everything. It was like 70% complete. And then I said, aha, I had an Arsenio Hall moment. I said, oh no, this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar endeavor. I contacted the chief operating officer. See, this is what winners do. I didn't go try to negotiate on some discount for me. I went to business mode. Did you hear me? I went to business mode. You can take that off the screen, Nick, because I'm going to talk to him. See, this is how you can know when you're with a winner. See, the consumer, which you have been convinced and indoctrinated to do in terms of trillions of dollars, I went to business mode. I said, well, hold up. I'm a discriminating customer. I'm blown away. There's a success story and I need to be involved. I don't need to be on the consumer side. So I said, let me find out who the chief operating officer is and let me tell him who I am and who I represent as an ecosystem. And the first thing, I'm going to bring my conference here. But I'm going to bring my conference here if you partner with me, give me some equity and ownership. Did you hear me? Equity and ownership. I just say, hey, man, let me get an affiliate link. So I can be like, the chicken and, eggs and bacon. And I just drop an egg and keep on going. Because if it don't work, it don't harm me. I said, no, man, I'm going to be the pig in this story. And I'm going all in. So I want to put $100,000 in this investment. And I want to get some equity and ownership in this because I can't come here. So he said, hey, man, you got to be a credit investor. Check. You got to have $100,000 minimum. Check. He said, well, are you a citizen of Mexico? Damn, couldn't check that box. But I didn't get discouraged. I said, hey, there's going to be another opportunity. This is a world-class resort. They start inviting travel agents, executive corporations to bring packages. And I said, there's going to be an opportunity for me to have something like this in the future. Wisdom. Fast forward, 2021, guess what? I get the call about Zanzibar. I get the call, bucket list trip. Been wanting to go to Africa for 20 years. Mother been through Africa all through the 80s and 90s. I just did not go on trips because I had other things to do in terms of my dream to be a baseball player. So I had delayed gratification, but the timing was right. The movement was right. I took advantage. And then when I saw that this was a business opportunity and it lined up with Hotel Escarre, it's African, I dove right in. So even the people in my inner circle, they didn't understand that. So when they thought I was on a fool's errand, I was on a masterful genius plan. And now, once I made my commitment all in, like the pig and eggs and bacon, Zanzibar was not but in the top 10 destinations in Africa. Fast forward today, 2024, it is the #1 summer destination in the whole entire continent. Do you hear me? Right now, here's today's paper. I want you to see, this is what visionary is. I don't follow anybody's beat. I follow my own. I have instincts, intuition. God gave me gift. I worked it. I saw the example of Hotel Escarre. So before these people, see, you follow celebrity. I don't. What you need to know about celebrities and entertainers, they're not smart when it comes to money. They got people who handle them. Say, hey, man, you made $10 million and your tax bill is $3 million. Let's dump your money over here. 9 out of 10 times they're represented by somebody that's white. 9 out of 10 times they're represented by somebody Jewish. You don't think you can't find a Tajir who worked on Wall Street at 23, killing it, leading his department, but you are lazy. I'm not. So now it clearly says here, this is 2024. DJ was there 2022, 2021. Holla if you hear me, because DJ saw the video in 2027, 2018. DJ offered to get some equity and ownership. See, you quit. DJ kept being persistent because he knew God was going to deliver another bigger, better deal, delayed gratification. So instead of investing in Mexico, I invested in the fucking motherland. And then my inner circle, here's a tip. Oh man, you foolish. I wouldn't give you no money. No worry. I'll do this myself, boss. I build my own narrative because if I'm going to die on the sword, I'm going to die on my own terms. Have you ever heard that? You got the balls like that? I do. Freedom ain't free. That's why I can tell you what to do because I'm free. So now fast forward to 2020. Real simple. Boom. Zanzibar now has attracted $3.7 billion investments in the last 2 years. More than 180 tech companies have applied to join the Silicon Zanzibar, a private-public initiative for tech startups. Guess what that tech conference is? At our fucking resort. They say he who laughs last laughs the loudest. So our developers have attracted the #1 tech companies at our resort, and I got the receipts because we'll show you the video. August 2022, the first financial fintech conference at our development. Zanzibar is now the capital for Silicon Zanzibar for all Tanzania. Ooh, so much so. No sooner had Zanzibar announced its unprecedented investment boom when British actor Idris Elba. See, now they're selling to you, Negro. They're selling to you, Negro. See, we get the puppet, the court jester, the one you put on a pedestal that has no political affiliations, no care about you because he's famous. We put Idris Elba. Oh, he's so sexy, sisters. Just follow him. Oh, you know what, DJ? I don't have to do any due diligence because if Idris Elba, he's in it, I'm in it. But who is his handlers? Oh, wait a minute. LeBron James. Oh, who's LeBron James' real handlers? They're Jewish. Oh, DJ, why are you spilling all that tea? Because I'm telling you the facts, fool. You think Idris Elba was over here doing like I did? No, somebody called him up. Hey, man, you paid $3 million too much in taxes. Man, you African from Britain. Man, go ahead. We're going to drop some ducats over there. Worst case scenario is a tax write-off. Facts, baby. How do I know? Because I was a chartered senior financial planner for over 10 years. I was a certified estate advisor over 10 years. I had clients who made $5, $10, $20 million a year. Family offices. I'm in the know. I'm an expert in this lane. Boss. So, Idris Elba and ex-NBA basketball superstar Charles Smith came a-knocking. See, but you guess what? They got an article on DJ the Money Coach. Nick, do we not have an article in this newspaper about DJ the Money Coach? See if you can find that for me, Nick. And it was dated.
Yes, we do.
It was
Yes,
dated
I got
in
it.
2022. Where was Idris? Where was Charles Smith at then? Them motherfuckers wasn't interested because they wasn't willing to be risked. They were no bosses. Here's what I'm going to tell you about Shannon Sharp. He's not a boss because he's financed by a white boy. So when he left Undisputed and he joined ESPN, why did he put up his own shingle, put in his own fucking money and what he believed in? Because he's not a boss. You know what DJ the Money Coach did? I went all in with my own money before I even offered this opportunity to you. That's what a boss does. I created Take a Bite Out of Zanzibar from my mind, from the vision from God. Are you want to roll with a winner or you going to roll with some fucking celebrity? You make a choice. Nick will show you the article, which we're doing another one. Facts. It's called Receipts, baby. Documented. It tells you, I told him what I came to do. Vici, I came. I saw. I conquered. I am. H-I-M. But you are H-I-M. Whatever that silliness means. We're going to show you the receipts. So now that it's popular and everybody and their mama coming, guess what? I got the king's position because we own all the prime real estate right where everybody's coming. Checkmate, baby. Checkmate. So guess what now? All of my inner circle friends, once this resort app opens up, just like they did when they doubted me in the bill pay business, just like they did when they doubted me in the cleaning business, they all come running with their fucking checkbooks. You know how I know? Because I've been there, done that. I don't need to read a book. Unicorn, baby. Everybody ain't meant to be Prince. Everybody ain't meant to be Michael Jackson. But you know what everybody is? You meant to have your own dream and your own narrative and believe in yourself. The only question is, you got to have somebody believe in you. Nick will find that. We got the receipts, baby. We got the receipts. But while you're doing that, Nick, just pull up the other video because we don't have to be validated by them. If you want to see them receipts about the newspaper article they wrote about us with the team picture, we'll show you tomorrow. Keep showing them the properties because that's what they need to see. Again, if you want to get down with this, you want to get down with other people's money and other people's time, you need to get with this program. It is the most legitimate program on the planet, purposely designed for Black professionals, unapologetically. I don't need validation from anybody else. There we go. Pull it up, Nick. Show them the date on that. Receipts. Nick, you the educator. Read them a couple of paragraphs. Tell them what DJ came and told them because they knew a winner when they saw it. The date on the article, same newspaper. Holla if you hear me, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yup, that's right. Let's see if I can find that date for him.
Yep, right at the top, baby. That came out December of 2022, baby.
Yep, there it is. And I think you, DJ, I think you might have forgot something. You know, with the him. Remember, you created your own acronym for him. We haven't used it in a while, but that's the real him.
Tell him, Nick.
Yeah, that's the. Let me see if I remember. Is it the humility, the integrity, and the real man? That was the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Humility,
that's the real
integrity,
him.
man. That's what it means, ladies and gentlemen. Humility, integrity, real man.
Yeah, that's the real him.
Nick, go ahead, hit him off, break him off with a couple of them paragraphs, Mr. English Master.
That's right. This is an interview. We are ready to invest. With the name DJ the Money Coach, surely you're not an ordinary man. Wait until you see my motto, plenty of money, peace of mind. How do you like that? Sounds good. We call it the pom-pom philosophy. But let's be serious. I'm a professional financial analyst, a fully licensed stock seller, and advisor from Chicago. I help people to get out of consumer debt and assist them to invest in real estate all over the world. All over the world, and why Zanzibar? Why Fumba Town? We share the same sentiment, workers and millionaires living in one community. It reminds me of the Hyde Park area in Chicago where President Obama grew up, and myself. Hold on, I hit it too quick. Okay. Trying to scroll down, yep. There's the picture of the team there. Since, we are visual people. Keep on. All right, let's try this again. All right, here we go. See if I can scroll down. All right. People of color returning to their motherland. Is that your mission? I'm in the finance business. We may share the same ideology, but we come here to build up economies, to invest and to earn. We will build schools, hospitals, and businesses. Our next stop is Cape Verde. There it is.
I'll let you hit me. What I say, show me the equity and ownership. Document it. You don't have to believe me. Humility, integrity, man. December 2022. There's the article. Now you see in the article, January 2024. Now they want to tell you about the celebrities, the actors, the entertainers coming. $3.7 billion later. I tell people we're building our own ecosystem that we're going to own 100% of. $1.3 billion. You don't believe? I don't care. You will be a consumer. Or you can get on this side of the ledger and be an investor and have equity and ownership. That's what this is about. That's where the passion is emanating from. Come join us. Nick, roll the next video. We're going to play these next videos. And guess what? We don't have to do this, but we care about you. We love you. We want you to take away all excuses to be free. This trip that we're on is not for everybody. Let me tell you that. Because here's the first thing. If you don't have the Pay Yourself First program in your life, debt freedom, emergency fund, Roth IRA, if you own a small business, self-employment pension plan, you are not going to participate in this program. First thing we do, we identify as licensed professionals. See, them other people are not. So there's no regulatory concerns for them. They can show you all kind of fake shit and just outsell you on the sizzle and you're dumb enough to follow. Let me also point this to the due diligent professional. There are deadlines. I've been doing this since 2022. When I tell you we are opening up on the 15th, I tell you the strike on the business is now. Don't tell me, don't rush me, because you don't tell that fucking mutual fund not to rush you. See, that's your problem. Deadlines are deadlines. I'm not making it up. You think it's free to come over here? Deadlines. You see what we're building? If you're ready, be ready. See, in the real world, in the real business people, they do their due diligence fast. They know the facts. They don't use fear. So you still have an opportunity tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time, to see the presentation, to get involved in the next resort. You can still invest in this one, but it costs more. But it's still a great investment. $3.7 billion. Here's the thing. Idris and them don't have the prime real estate. They pay retail. We're doing below wholesale, baby. And we have an exit strategy. You know what it is? It's called Marriott, Hilton, Bonvoy. They're going to buy us out because I own equity and ownership in prime real estate right on the beach. How do I know? Because I did look at real estate in 2017, 2018 in Scarre. Then I saw nobody was invested in Zanzibar. Oh, snap, opportunity. Worst case scenario, if it don't work, I write it off on my taxes legally. But you wouldn't know. But the ones who rolling with us, they are happy as a lark. But you follow those affiliates and those influencers who just making quick money. They won't be around. I'm still standing, baby. I'm going to keep standing. Nick, roll the tape for the next video. Because on January 14th and 15th, it's going to be spectacular, baby.
It's the wrong one. I played that one already.
That's cool. But guess what? The winners know perfect is the enemy of great. See, them people who are anal retentive, they, again, finding the wrong so they can make an excuse to get off the bus. Get off the fucking bus. We don't need you. You're going to always be a yes man, a yes woman for a paycheck. And when they cancel your ass, you're going to be wondering why. Been there, done that. I worked in corporate America. You think they're going to let you be the CEO of the company if you ain't embracing the alphabet mafia? Get out of here. Rotate, baby.
Jay Zanzibar, and we are at our townhouse, which we call America, but they call them duplexes here. And this is one of the amazing views on the top of this luxury townhouse that you want to be part of on the Pom Pom Lifestyle movement. So all you got to do, hit that link and come join us on the Beaches of the World Club. I'll see you in Zanzibar.
So here's the power. Let me tell you the other secret that I have that other people don't have. Here's what people are not doing in Africa. They're going in and see that African brother, Godfrey. He's a native from Dar es Salaam. Now works in Zanzibar. See, I didn't say, let me hire you, Godfrey. I said, Godfrey, I'm looking for a partner. Do you hear me? A equity partner. You have something that I don't have. You have a civil construction engineering background. You are doing amazing things with my partner on our major development. I said, what is your dream, Godfrey? Remember what I said? Question number 2, how do I get access to ownership? Did you not ask me that, Tajir? How can DJ, how can you help me get my dream? Are we helping you get your dream?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
So I asked him, see, I'm not selfish. First thing I do, I flip the script. I'm already successful. I'm looking for significance, ladies and gentlemen. I want to help other people be successful. The first plan of attack to create multi-generational wealth, to change the paradigm and change the pathology in a negative community, is to save your own house. I saved my own house. I saved my children. They don't know the negative, bad experience that I had, and they shouldn't know, but I hold them to a higher standard. I don't let them date easy and simple. I work the hell out of them. I give them a hard work ethic. and they see their father putting in the work. Dad, you're always in the office working, but also dad never misses any event, no sports, no recitals, no orchestras, no vacations. I'm there because I don't have a boss. Tip. So now we're giving access and equity to the Africans. I approach the ones who are very successful and I say, Godfrey, what is your dream? Godfrey said, man, I want to own a construction engineering company. I want to build townhouses, duplexes, condominiums, what I'm doing for these guys. I want to own it. I said, guess what? Your wish has just been answered. Remember that story I told you about 20 minutes ago? See, just like Dave Chappelle, great comedian. I'm giving you an intro, a body, and a close. This is the close, baby. And all great, pastors, they close and they close and they close. So here's the close, the call to action. Yes, that's right. I'm selling you something. But you know what? I got the right to sell you because everything I share with you, I charge $10, $15, $20,000 for my time. Unapologetically. You give other people money that they don't even have the background that we have. And then the first thing you say, oh, you're always trying to sell me something. That's a loser. As soon as I hear somebody say that, you're a loser. Because see, when I'm dealing with the people in the venture capitalist world, they don't say you're trying to sell me. They say, tell me why I should give you my money. Show me the numbers. They don't say, don't sell me. They be like, oh, you can't sell? Get the hell out of here. But you say, oh, you're trying to sell me something. Loser. You're trying to project your insecurity on me because you ain't ready. And I allowed you in the room because I'm compassionate for you. Your future. I'm already free. You're not. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be coming to me. See, I'm the last stop on the dial. See, that's what you don't understand. See, I already know 23 years in this business as an expert. I know when you get to me, you already tried everybody else, dum-dum. And for you to think that I don't know that, you are stupid. Because you go to the easy fix first, or you just didn't know about me. But when you get to me, tell the truth to yourself. The worst thing you can do in this world is lie to yourself. You're not fooling me. Do you understand that? So now, access to execution. That's what you're seeing right now. So with Godfrey, I said, hey, I'm going to build resorts. My own, 100%, not partner. I just got in the door. Get the opportunity and explore. I'm going to have 100% equity ownership, everything I do. I got a market that they want to know. You know how I know? Because you, brother and sister, you spent $109 billion on tourism and travel in 2023. And you, brother and sister, you own less than 2% equity and ownership. And you, brother and sister, your net worth and your capital assets are still less than it was since post-construction. Damn. Think about that. Since the Reconstruction, the Civil War, Emancipation Proclamation, you still, brother and sister, own less than 2% in the fucking economy. Why is that? But you, brother and sister, you are the number one fucking consumer on the planet. You, brother and sister, the companies create a marketing strategy to personally get you to blow up their business. Show me one business that's on this social platform does not use you to blow it up. From fintech to commercial, cosmetics, everything. You are the face of consumerism. I challenge you to challenge me on that. Equity and ownership, baby. See, when they see me coming, first thing, they don't know who I am. Second thing, they say, oh, we're going to wait him out because he's going to sell out because you all sell out. And then the third thing, when they can't, you know what they try to do? They try to denigrate, disrespect, invalidate. And they can't because I own the receipts, because I'm in the room, because I know, you know what? You ain't better than me. Matter of fact, I'm better than you, motherfucker. See, these people who are investing in Zanzibar, they're investing with institutional money. So you'll get that. Talk to him. Tell him how investing works. This is where his background and his expertise cannot be challenged. Tell him how investing works in the real world, where the real 1% participate. Tell him what the average deal that you worked on Wall Street. Talk to him.
Yeah, the average deals that we were looking at around $75 to $150 million. So these large investment firms are taking capital from the huge universities, the Ivy League schools, the huge pension funds of America, sovereign wealth funds from the Middle East and different places, and they're taking their money and they're investing it into these places. And they're investing huge amounts of capital at a time, tens and 20s, not hundreds of millions of dollars. So a lot of these people that you see invested in Zanzibar are coming with the support of huge institutions. And we've been able to literally do more and have a bigger relationship with what we're doing than they have, with literally hundreds of millions of dollars behind them in institutions. And that's what we're really up against. We're not up against little individual investors. We're going up against the big guys that have huge budgets behind them and money, none of which is theirs. And that's another big point. We're using other people's money. There's a bit of dismissiveness with it, because you're like, if it just doesn't go right, oh well, it ain't my money.
Exactly. And see, here's the thing. They're playing with house money with no recourse for the negative downside. We are proud to say that we 100% exclusively have had only 57 investors to help us raise over $2.5 million. I have personally put in over $1 million of my own personal money before anybody got involved in this endeavor. That's another question you should ask them. How much are you in this deal before you offer me a deal? Do you hear me? My grandfather and my father taught me, eat your own dog food first before you share it with somebody else. I invest in my own enterprises, everything I ever done, before I even bring you to the table, because if it's good for me and I believe in it, then I'll share it with you, because I'll know the highs of the experience. I'll know the lows. These guys don't. They have no attachment whatsoever. So they're coming in with institutional money. We have raised more capital in institutional side-by-side equal competitiveness than they have. If we had access to institutional money, which we do have, but they don't want to invest right now, but they are now with everything with Idris and all them $3.7 billion, I know the blueprint. You hear me? We're going to be rewarded. So when they see percentage-wise, talk to them about that. Talk to them. Tell them about our percentages versus the institutional percentages. Who does better?
We do better. Why? Because we make the exclusive relationships and do the hard stuff that the institutional investors aren't willing to do. They have target ROIs of 7.5 to 12.5%. And that's a great day for them. Those are great numbers. But for us, that's child's play. We're looking at, 100, 200, 300% returns, because we make these exclusive relationships so we're able to get the deals, things done at the cheapest cost to us, below wholesale. But these institutional investors, they're not going this deep. They're looking at a pure retail, buy, cash flow, refinance, sell. So they could care less about these things, because again, they're playing with other people's money, not their own, and they're getting their fees. Key point. They're getting their fees regardless. So it doesn't matter, if they return only, 6.5, 6.5%. Throughout the whole time this asset has been cash flowing, they've been getting their fees, because that's built into the contract. And the upside is just other additional upside for them. So regardless, they get paid one way or the other.
Yeah, that's the way it works. So see, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take the risk. We have to know what we're doing, and we have to be on the ground. So our risk is a lot higher. But like Reginald F. Lewis, the first, not the first black person, but the first person in America, in the world, to do a leveraged buyout internationally for $1 billion. TLC Beatrice Foods. Go do the research. So I studied Reginald F. Lewis, my number one financial hero. I studied what he did. I try to emulate, not duplicate. I emulate what he's done. So I hit the ground. I invested in myself. I studied. We can't guarantee these returns, but we can tell you this based on the blueprints of how these resorts are built, being at the right place at the right time before other people can see it, buying land and the strategic proximity where everybody wants to be. We've done that. So now we're going to reap the reward. So here's the worst case scenario in our investment, is that even if we never have a person, do a lease or do a stay in our resort, since we are debt free with our 57 investors, we have an exit strategy, because tell them who's coming here. Tell him who the big boys coming here right now, who weren't coming here 2 years ago. Talk to him.
The
And
big
how does
boys.
he know? Because he left his job. He's here full time. Talk to him. That's how you get down.
So y'all favorite hotel brands that you guys go and post on Instagram and Facebook every time you go and travel, Marriott and Hilton are now officially in Zanzibar buying property. So what does that mean? So you already know when they go to exotic islands like this, they don't just buy one little building. They buy out whole entire strips and own that whole entire ecosystem so they can start selling to their members through their bomb voice services so you can get any kind of unit you want in Zanzibar. And guess what? All resorts will be on the roster.
No. Who are they specifically buying from that we are intimate partners with? Just keep it a buck.
They specifically,
But other people ain't on this track like, but just but they are partners. But tell them they buying what? They buying a flagship property from our partners.
A flagship property from our partners that is set to be the tallest building in, I believe, the Eastern Hemisphere. The tallest building, and they've bought out the entire building. And that sets waves, especially for a country that 5 years ago, people would have never even dreamed would have had this level of growth. They bought out the entire building.
And this is typical how commercial real estate happens. See, I'm in the commercial real estate market, ladies and gentlemen. You can't know this unless you're inside on the deal. See, this is what you other naive people who allowed Grant Cardone to pimp you through TD Jakes, and then he denigrated you to tell you he had to talk down to you dumb Negroes, and you still kept buying his programs through the, personality TD Jakes, who's going to hell. But he moved millions of dollars, and he thought nothing about you because he thought you were fools. But see, I'm on the inside because I'm on the inside. Just like Cat Williams, just like Dave Chappelle. Again, I don't agree in 80% of what they do, but I agree in the principles of the freedom that they pursue to do what they want to do legally, ethically, and morally sound. See, that's the difference. See, that's why you can't take away the First Amendment, freedom of speech. That's why you can't take away the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Freedom ain't free. You don't have to like me, but you need to respect my God-given constitutional rights, inalienable rights. So I'm in a sector, in a lane that you're not. So I know this stuff because I'm living it. Just like Cat Williams said, because every story I'm telling you about, guess who the central character in those stories? I am. You see, I'm not an actor. Idris Elba, nothing wrong with him. I like Idris Elba. Charles Smith, I liked him when he played for the New York Knicks. But they are characters in a movie, in an entertainment sport. They are not businessmen. They get in the business sector because of their popularity and their income. I am a businessman. Only time you hear me say something that lines up with your, iconic demagogue that you guys believe in, I ain't a business person. I'm a businessman. Another devil. See, but I am a business system. So now that Hilton, Marriott, I knew they were coming. Know how I know? Because I do my research. I was already part of deals that I couldn't get finalized. So now I got another opportunity, bigger and better. Now I strategically, like I did in Detroit, I bought land in a 2-3 mile radius. We bought houses to create the valuation based on the appraisals of our homes. Genius. Woo! I read a book a week. Woo! You can't roll with me. Because if you ain't willing to put that work in like me and overcome like me and get like me, and you come from a privileged mentality where when something goes wrong, you can't roll with me. I've been on the low end and the high end. And see, the difference is when I made it through the low end, I ain't never worried about it before. But the guy or the girl who grew up in a tower who has any type of talent, you know what they do? They jump out the tower. I say, hey, if this is the worst it's going to be, been there, done that. I can survive that. Let's keep rolling, baby. Let's thrive. That makes sense? So Nick, roll the last couple of videos and we're going to be out here. Here's the call to action. 2 things. Number 1, if you are serious people only apply. Get the live stream. See us on January 14th, January 15th, rolling out the ribbon cutting ceremony, walking inside some of the units, showing you the opportunity. I own a corporation in Zanzibar. Idris Elba does not. Charles Smith does not. So guess what? They'll take their celebrity, but they're giving me the real deal because I'm a business. So I get residency. I get the ability to buy properties that other people can't buy, that only can be bought by corporations that are acknowledged and certified by the government. Is that facts?
Facts.
What was your number one task when you came here? Your job was to do what?
Get our corporation registered in Zanzibar so we have full access to the Zanzibarian economy and government.
Did you accomplish that?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that? Go get her, baby. Go get her. I say the blue vase, get our business corporation completed. He did it. He got us lined up with ZIPA, which is a Zanzibar Investment Property Association. You cannot do business without being through that. These other people don't tell you that. Another tip for you. 99% of all acquisitions in Africa mostly are property, not land. You have to own land. It's very hard to own land. We own the land, sister and brother. And all of you who invested with us, you are a landowner. Are you a landowner?
Yes, sir.
Is your name on the deed?
It is.
Fact. Did I have to do that for you?
No.
We got people on our team that invested hundreds of thousands of dollars with other organizations who were reputable, didn't give them that opportunity. Access execution, baby. So we ain't looking for the masses. We ain't looking for the classes. We're looking for you. The few, the far between, like the military and the, Marines. Chosen few, baby. Nick, roll the next couple of videos. This last call of action. If you want to invest, get in the class. 11 a.m. That's right. It's 5 something in the morning here. I'm hyped, baby, because I'm free. I'm working. No substitution for work. No substitution for having a plan. No substitution for having a goal. No substitution for having a deadline. No substitution for navigating the success, what you got to put into it. Whatever the cost, if it's legal, ethically, and morally sound, get the job done. You will be blessed. May not be on your time frame, but it will happen if you stay diligent, committed, focused, and do the work. Call to action number 1, hit the link, invest. $197, get the live stream. If you're a winner, that's a drop in the bucket. Number 2, get in the investment class tomorrow before we do the grand opening. Because guess what? When we launch, the prices go up. Just economics, baby. Supply and demand. Don't ask me for an extension. Either you're ready or you're not. I'm always going to keep the door open for you, but it's going to be at a higher price point, baby. You think we're going to sell to Marriott at the low point, or we think we're going to sell at the high point? You're right. What is the number one thing to buy stock? Buy low, sell high. Nick, rotate, baby. And then we're going to show these last couple of videos. Then we're going to get out of here. And we're excited, baby. If you can't get with this excitement, it's like my dad said, your wood is wet. Nick, what happens to wet wood?
Wet wood sinks.
That's right, baby.
Yep. This is just one more. Just one more video. Got it right here. This is number 163, 101. All right, here we go.
Everybody, this is DJ the Money Coach. You're live again in Zanzibar, and we're actually looking at the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort destination. This is the plot of land, 2.5 beautiful acres. And by April 25th, you will see a brand new 66-unit luxury resort on this amazing plot of land. That's right, baby. Again, equity, ownership, access, execution of your dreams. That's right. All the way back to those green trees in the back. As far as I'm walking. We own this. We own this. You hear me? We own this. That's right. DJ the Money Coach. And you too can be part of the Pom Pom Lifestyle movement, and you can invest in this with us. So the question is, are you the real deal, Holyfield? Because we are, and the Pom Pom Lifestyle movement cannot be stopped. You hear me? We bought this land, over 2.5 acres of land in
October and April 2025, you will see 66 luxury residential units. Step inside. We're making it happen, baby. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club, Zanzibar style. That's the way we roll. So we have enjoyed commiserating, shouting with you, for you, for this past 2 hours and 30 minutes. So much so, we're going to show you this beautiful moon sitting in the sky, and you actually can be able to see the Indian Ocean. It's real, baby. It's real, you know? So we want you to come on this journey with us. We want you to share the gospel of the real with people you know. Jump on here. We're excited. Remember, Africa is for Africans, supported by Black Americans unapologetically through the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement. That's plenty of money and peace of mind. You come join us on the beaches of the World Club. We have 5 principles that we live by. Nick, put these up on the screen. Number 1, we practice cooperative economics. What is cooperative economics? That means you work with people that look like you in every endeavor, every industry, every curriculum. You don't look outside. There's more than enough of us to work together. Cooperative economics. Number 2, we leverage our professional networks. That means we go to other events that are produced by us, and we find professionals like Nick, like Tajir, like Kadera, like Financially Free D, like Dom, like Gerald, like Renee, like Isaiah, like Keith, and we leverage those professional networks so we can scale up. Number 3, we build successful ecosystems. Our ecosystem is called the Duransburg 7 Spheres of Money. We began the 7 Spheres of Money ecosystem with one person, yours truly, 2002, December 27th. And we strategically built this for the long haul. We built a successful ecosystem, and then we take our successful ecosystem and then we partner with other successful ecosystems to create interdependent relationships to have scale of economy. So we partner with organizations like the Black Travel Expo Network. We partner with Rice University. We partner with Heart and Soul, all Black-owned ecosystems. We partner with the largest one, Traverse Culture, out of Kenya, who he was just a speaker on their stage, that's bringing their conference to Zanzibar. Here's how we get down. We are masters. We're going to make sure our resorts stay populated through B2B business. 4 major conferences a year. FinTech Conference, Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort Conference, The Lifestyle, Financial Education, Health and Fitness. Then we're going to bring concerts, adult, real good, clean concerts, neo soul, R&B, good, positive African beats, no profanity, no degradation, no twerking. Those are going to create economies of scale. And when you do, number 1, cooperative economics, you practice cooperative economics. 2, you leverage your professional networks. You create your own successful ecosystem that takes years to build. Then you create an interdependent relationship with another successful ecosystem to get scale of economy. It produces the only 2 things you need to be free in this world. Equity and ownerships would create passive income in 2 to 5 years. That is the secret of our overnight success that took 22 years in the works. And it is manifesting bigger and better in our dream. And the great thing is, you're part of our dream and we're part of your dream. Think about it. You should go get it. So what I'm going to do, we did all this talking. I'm going to show you the beauty of Zanzibar. We're going to show you right outside our door, the beautiful, the sun is coming up with the moon still in the sky. Because see, again, the fakes, they be showing you all these fugazis. They know how to put the commercials together. Look at that. That's the Indian Ocean. Did they see that, Nick? Did you see it?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I can see it.
The sun's gonna come. That's the Indian Ocean. I am 5 minutes straight, 12 o'clock to the Indian Ocean on the top building in my condominium, all paid for. No debt, baby. Don't owe nobody a single dollar. I can have this place stay vacant and don't cost me nothing but basic real estate taxes, which is very inexpensive. But I can sit up here and wake up and look at this view and peace. And see, here's the tip. These buildings and stuff you see, they weren't here 3 years ago, baby. They weren't here 4 years ago. This whole development is getting bigger and better and better. $3.7 billion. Holla if you hear me. So again, number one, DJ, show me the equity and ownership. Show me the deeds. Number two, DJ, show me how you can give me access to execute my dream in your system, the 7 spheres of money. And number three, show me where to enroll and get started. That's all it is. So I wish you a pom-pom lifestyle. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club. Get the live stream and get in the session at 11 a.m. That's it. What else you need? It's real, baby. It's real. So, with that, you're watching Family Finance Friday back in Zanzibar 2024. The dream is real. I'm here with Nick Westbrooks, the first person that formed the DJ the Money Coach entity with us online, but I've been DJ the Money Coach for decades. And then the protege, who's now the president of our international operation at the young age of 25, because he has been supremely successful on Wall Street as a financial analyst in the private equity sector, which only does commercial real estate, $75 to $150 million. And me, I'm just the humble integrity man to bring you the truth and the real receipts. So on behalf of Nick, on behalf of Tajir, on behalf of Kadera, on behalf of Financially Free D, on behalf of Gerald, who's coming here, on behalf of Isaiah, and on behalf of you 57 investors who invested in with us initially in February 2022. It started as little as an investment of $1,000, and people who have invested, 6 figures with us. I'm showing you the equity and ownership, the real. We're not showing you Fugazis, the buildings, everything you see, we own, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm proud to say that. And we're going to be the first ones to get across the finish line 100% with our own capital without going outside of the community. Isn't that amazing? Think about it. Think about that. Isn't that amazing? What if we were doing that all the time? Nobody would be able to compete with us on this planet. We are God's chosen people, and we do this passionately because we love you. So I wish you a pom-pom lifestyle, plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club. And like Nick, what do you say? If your beach ain't in Zanzibar, how do we follow that up?
It's wherever you find your peace and your tranquility. That's your beach.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nick will have the 2 links in the description. The live stream is $197 to see the live stream of our, blue ribbon cutting ceremony of the Blue Lagoon White Sand Beach, the blue ribbon ceremony of our luxury townhouses, and the groundbreaking ceremony of that land. We're going to just do the hard hats, and we're going to get it rolling, baby. So there's plenty of opportunity. And most importantly, we are bringing businesses here because we're at Business Corporated. We're bringing you to capture that $1.3 billion so you can have a business and put your roots in the ground just like everybody else. And we love competition, baby. Legal, ethically, and morally sound. The second link is that you can get on the live investment link presentation at 11 a.m. Central Time and Saturday. And hey, plug in. No excuses, baby. We appreciate you. Take a bite out of Zanzibar. B, buy all the real estate you possibly can. I, invest in the 5 ancillary businesses. It's a $1.3 billion opportunity by 2027. That's a $100 million opportunity in travel, $100 million opportunity in transportation, $100 million opportunity in waste management, $30 million opportunity in concierge, and $100 million opportunity in excursions and tourism. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. That's why everybody's coming now. And like Wayne Gretzky said, how did you become the best when he was interviewed? I got to where the puck was going before anybody else. I'm not the fastest. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the strongest, but I am the wisest. So we appreciate you. God bless. We wish you health, and keep prayers up for my homeboy, Carl. And may God bless your family with health and prosperity. And may you enjoy a pom-pom lifestyle, plenty of money, peace of mind. And you've been watching Family Finance Friday live back in Zanzibar 2024. We're blowing the doors off, and nothing but the truth in the reckoning. See you next time. Peace.
One of the best things that I like about Zanzibar was being on the land, seeing the emerald water.
Got to see the island, connect with the people, do exclusive luxury experiences that you'll only get on the island of Zanzibar.
The beach, fresh food, the people. I mean, I could write a short book about what I experienced here.
Eating the best fruit, vegetables, seafood.
Met some amazing people. We had an amazing time.
I like the tours that we went on, the Spice Island and the Paradise Island.
See the snorkeling. That was an exclusive experience. Huge sandbar. That was set up like our private dining area. The sand is soft, the water warm.
Unadulterated pure, simple, Zanzibar.
So the opportunity in Zanzibar is very, 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 very clear. There is nothing but economical growth and development happening right now.
Zanzibar, just because it's an up and coming area.
You get here and you see the opportunity.
And then you come on the African side, you get to see even a different type of togetherness.
Being able to ask questions, and DJ was just like, hey, ask me anything.
Plenty of money and peace of mind. Zanzibar all day.